Live from the Hive, it's SAR Sting, girls varsity semifinal basketball. I'm Alex Levy here with Sophia Frisch, and we're 50 seconds away from tip-off. Sophia, if you guys don't know, is the captain of the girls JV basketball team. So, Sophia, what do you think are the keys to winning this game for the Sting?
I think it's to get out on their outside shooting and to make sure they have a strong presence inside. Harwitz has to be physical down there, get a lot of boards. Adira has pushed the ball, and I think it'll be an easy win for the Sting.
Yeah, so these two teams met at our Sting Night Live, and SAR came out victorious. They were a game behind in the standings at the time, but now they finished first in the conference, and if they win, they will face Brewery, I believe, in the championship at TABC on Thursday night. So this is a big game, big semifinal matchup between two cross-state rivals. And who do you think is going to be the X factor for SAR tonight?
I think that if Harwitz has her game, plays what she knows, she will dominate and come up on top.
Yeah, I agree. Samantha's pretty big compared to everyone else on the court, and only a sophomore, has been playing varsity for already a year now, and she's starting. She's a big presence.
Yes.
So starting for SAR will be Adira Orbach, Samantha Harwitz, the X Factor. We can't see the other people, but
it's Davida Kraus, Sarah Morris, and Eva Ingber.
Eva Ingber. And for Frisch, starting is Rebecca Block, Allison Zimmerman, other Frisch starters, let's see.
Waywood Deludi. Atara Kaner. And number 20.
Number 20 is not on the roster we've been given. I'm sorry for whoever number 20 is. I'm sorry. We don't have your name, so we're going to call you number 20 for tonight. I apologize to anyone who's watching, supporting number 20. Tip-off, Harwitz versus Deludi. Won by SAR. Orbach takes it, stops, gives it to Harwitz down low. She goes up, misses the layup. Frisch with the board.
Deludi bringing up the ball. Pass to number 20. Back to number 3. To number 20. Deludi with the shot.
That one's misses. Harwitz up to Orbach. Orbach's got a fast break. She takes it strong and can't get it to roll.
Deludi back.
She turns it
Stolen
over.
by SAR.
Morris gets it taken away. Number 20 passes it to Kaner. 20 with the shot, misses. Orbach another rebound. She slows everything down and will regroup. She gives the ball to Ingber. Ingber throws inside of Harwitz. She goes up and it's good. SAR 2-0.
Deludi bringing up the ball. Passes it to number 5.
Number 5 is Rebecca Block.
To Kaner.
Shoots.
Shot blocked by Harwitz. Rebound.
That one, I don't know girls basketball so well, but Sophia, is there 3 seconds in girls basketball?
Yes, there is, and that certainly seemed like one.
Yeah, that one looked like a missed call by the refs, but hopefully they'll look out for that next time.
Kaner with the ball. Passes to Ludi.
Pump fake out of the corner.
It's 20.
Goes up, blocked by Harwitz, her second of the game. Orbach pushing. And Orbach finishes 4-0 SAR. SAR is running a really fast-paced game right now. A lot of fast breaks, pushing as much as they can. Deludi gives it in to
20 with the shot.
And that one it's inside the backboard. Rebounded by Morris, who gives it to Orbach, who will slow everything down. SAR early seems to be controlling the tempo. Gives it across to Kraus, into Harwitz.
Stolen by Deludi. Pushing it to open 20, and she misses. Rebound by Orbach.
Kraus bringing the ball up now. These rims here at SAR are known to be very unforgiving, so those layups could fall in a normal gym, but here they're just not going to go. You got to be very precise with your shots here. Kraus with the ball. Has it at the top. Gives it back to Orbach, and she'll reset. She gives it to Ingber, sorry, down to Horowitz, and she lays it in. 6-0 SAR. Their game plan really seems to just throw it down to Horowitz and let her go to work down low. Deludi with the ball, passes it into the corner. Now we have
Kaner. Now
Kaner,
Deludi.
Deludi with the 3. Off.
Ooh. Frisch ball.
I didn't see anyone touch that one. I don't know about that call.
DeVita touched it. Trying to get front.
Deludi up top to block. Oh, it's Bach. It's not block. I apologize to anyone.
A foul on Horowitz.
Apologize to anyone from the Bach family watching. And number 20 will go to the line and shoot 2. Shots up and short. First will shoot one more. SAR looks to be controlling the game right now. And the second one's off, but Frisch pulls in the rebound. Good rebound by Kaner. And Kaner drives, gives it off to number 20, Deludi. Pass it up top to Kaner. She holds. Deludi calling for it down low. And Bach holding it up top. Has Kaner open in the corner, who looks like she's calling for it. And they give it to Deludi. And she gives it to Kaner, gives it to Bach, who shoots and off the mark. Horowitz with another rebound. Orbach pushes. Gives it down low to Horowitz.
Foul.
Who misses. Looked like a little foul, but no call.
Deludi pushing out the ball. Gives it to 20.
There's a travel.
And travels.
Good call by the ref. Moved her pivot foot before. And SR is going to take the ball.
SCR seems to be controlling this game so far.
Yeah,
Frisch is not on the board.
Frisch hasn't figured out this SR defense. And that's a turnover by Adir Orbach. So Frisch will bring the ball. 6-0, 4:14 left. A lot of time left though. And SAR hasn't been playing a perfect game. Deludi gives it over to number 20, who passes it in the corner to Kaner. 20 back to Bach, who gives it to Deludi. In the corner, number 20. Pump fakes, that looked like a travel, no call. Kaner pulls up, short. Frisch with the momentary rebound as Horowitz pulls it off the ground. Kraus will bring up the ball here, so Orbach leaving our normal point guard duties and is going to probably go to a wing. Ingber passes off the shot to Kraus. Now everyone's rotating. Orbach goes up top and she'll get the ball to set up the offense. Orbach over to Kraus into Horowitz, and she's gets it back. Horowitz 6 points, and SRO's got the 8-0 lead.
Deludi bringing up the ball. Passes it to 20 to Kaner.
And the
back to 20.
The Hive is getting pretty loud right now as the SR boys varsity hockey.
And Bach scores a 2.
That one's a 2-pointer. Good shot by Bach.
Long 2.
The SR boys varsity hockey team just finished practice, and they're cheering loud for their school, so good to see some fans in the Hive. Horowitz with it in the high post. Gives it off to Kraus, who gives it to Ingber. She gives it down to Horowitz, and Horowitz gets it stolen for a minute, but then goes up and misses.
Rebound by Morris.
You know, Horowitz is the known big down low, but Morris is also pretty tall. They've got 2 players who are much bigger than anyone on Frisch, so I don't think Frisch is really able to handle all the pressure down low. Deludi bringing up the ball, passes it off into the corner, and Bach gives it back to Deludi. She throws up a 3. Horowitz with another rebound.
Frisch seems to live and die with the 3.
Yeah, and that doesn't look like it's her shot. She's pushing it a little bit. Ingber gets it at the wing. Orbach. Oh, Deludi tried to Odell it, and she gets the
Kaner.
turnover. Kaner with the ball.
Turner with the ball.
Charlotte Turner just checked in.
To Kaner, and she scores.
Good pass by 6-man Charlotte Turner. Or back, up top, gives it down to Harwitz. And she gets it
Another
stolen.
steal.
And Frisch
3
pushing.
on 1. And 20 scores.
So Frisch on a quick 4-0 run right now. So SAR will look to regroup. Ingber with the ball. And that's just nothing you can do about that. Harwitz just outpowered them down low. Got her 8th point of the night in the first quarter. And SAR is up 10-6.
Turner.
That's a quick whistle on the jump ball. Frisch looked like they grabbed that pretty quickly. But Frisch will still have the ball as Rita Fader checks in for Davida Kraus. Deludi passed it off. And drive by Kaner, stolen by SAR. Morris bring it up. She stops. Ingber bring it up in court now. 48 seconds left. Fader shoots. And that's off the mark. And timeout by, I think, SAR because they had the ball. So 38.7 left, 10-6. SAR, as of now, looks like they're definitely the stronger team in this game. What do you think they need to do better to take control?
I think that they keep getting fooled by Frisch's pump fakes and have to stay grounded, and that is creating a lot of holes in their defense.
SAR, we just saw Rita Fader throw up a 3, and she looks pretty comfortable shooting those, and that wing has been open all game, so I'd love to see that shot keep getting up, because if they hit those, I think the offense can just go through that.
Yes, they have a lot of outside shooting open because they are cluttering the middle to try to compensate for Horowitz's ability to score down low.
And we haven't seen so much of a Dira Orbach's incredible skill so far, but she's one of the best point guards you'll see in girls basketball. Ingber with it up top. Fader on the wing. She calls out a play.
Calls out a Dira.
Fader. Orbach gets double teamed into Harwitz and one. Harwitz with 22.1 seconds left. 12-6 and a chance at a 3-point play. We'll see a replay of that one. Harwitz just got the ball down low and overpowered the defense. That foul was on Deludi. Shoot the free throw. And that one's off the mark. And Fader.
That'll be gold ball.
That was Fader and Kaner got tied up. Jump ball. SAR gets it. 19.9 left. Let's see if they hold it or try to get it. Fader gets it. She pulls off from 3 and money. Rita Fader, 3-pointer. And they called that one a 2. Guess her foe's on the line. Oh well, it was a nice shot.
To Kaner.
Oh,
foul on 3 and 1.
I'd love to see a replay of that one. And she goes up strong, gets hacked on the way up. She's got a chance for the. They called that one a 2 also. I think players. That's the 3rd time tonight. That's the 3rd time tonight, as I believe that's number 20. Still don't have a name for her, but she just hit a buzzer beater to pull Frisch within 4. We have seen 3 shots that looked like 3-pointers that were all called 2s. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll get back to you with the start of the 2nd quarter. Back in action at SAR. Second quarter just started.
Bach with the ball to 20. Shot. No good. Rebound by Ingva.
Kraus took a few steps over to the, I don't even know where she was going, but she traveled. Oh, was that Ingber? That was Ingber. Ingber walked a lot there. That's a big mistake, and SAR can't afford those turnovers, but they get the ball right back. And it's Ingber making up for her mistakes. Orbach gets hacked on the way in. That one's on the ground, but I was saying before the game, I really think that when Orbach drives, she's either going to score or get fouled every time. So hopefully she can continue that trend. Horowitz within the post, gives it out to Kraus, who resets. Ingber goes to one side, Orbach on the wing. She gets the ball. Horowitz trying to set a pick, can't do it. Orbach into Morris. Into the corner, Kraus across to Ingber. Ingber crossed over into Horowitz, and Deludi with the steal.
Deludi going down hard. Oh, a little of a chuck up there.
Yeah, it's
I don't
a
know
wild
if that's
take.
smartest shot.
I think she thought she would get fouled. Orbach in and off the mark. Horowitz in, off the mark. And Molly Schwalbe checks in. We've had a lot of Schwalbes in our school. Wonder if they're related. I don't know, but we'll see. Morris out to Ingber. Ingber's playing that wing, and she's very hesitant to take the shot. So there it is. That's the first one, and it's off the mark.
Number 20 with the fast break. Ooh,
and she misses it. Rebound. Kaner to 20. She scores. 2-point game. Orbach bringing up the ball. 6:34 left, second quarter. SAR 14, Frisch 12. Orbach into Horowitz. Back to Orbach. Pump fakes. Takes it into the corner. Kraus. Throws it down to Horowitz. She goes up and off the mark. Morris up and good. Sarah Morris with the shot, and
number 20 bringing up the ball.
SAR. That was their first point of the quarter, I believe. So
to Kaner. Back to 20. To Kaner. Frisch has very little inside game.
Yeah, SAR's very overpowering in the size matchup.
Yes.
And Rebecca Bach just held it up there for about 5 seconds. And the offense
number
works.
20 again. She has all the points for Frisch this quarter.
It's a 2-point game. And Frisch's bench and their fans are very loud. Cougar Nation is storming into the Hive. Orbach with the ball, up to Ingber. Ingber gets it. And a turnover. You know, you don't like to say that it's over, especially because SAR is winning, but SAR has a bunch of seniors on this team, and you would hate to see them end their dynasty as they won the championship last year in the semifinals at home against their rival.
This is the seniors' last game at the Hive, actually.
It is. It's an important one. And the shot up, and it's good, and we've got a tie ball game here. That was a very nice looking jump shot. So Faders now bringing up the ball into Horowitz. Horowitz, and she traveled. SAR has not been able to figure out this Frisch defense in the second quarter.
Frisch right now has all the momentum. It's important for SAR to stop them here.
Ludi bringing up the ball.
To 20.
Back over to Ludi. High post, Schwalbe. Kaner holding there, gives it to Schwalbe. Up top to Deludi. 3 is off the mark. Horowitz with another rebound. I don't know how many she has, but she looks like she could be getting a double-double tonight. Kraus shoots it, and Horowitz with the board, and she's rejected. And Deludi pushing. 20, gives it back to Deludi. She goes up,
and
rejected by Fader. And the Sting Nation was very happy to see Rita Fader getting in the block party. So Frisch will inbound under. It's a tie ball game here in the semifinals. It's a good atmosphere. A lot of parents cheering on their beloved children as number 20 airballed that one. And the push up to Fader, and she travels. So I don't know why I got so excited, because that was a poor mistake, and SAR had the lead in their hands and they traveled it away. So we'll stay a tie ball game. Frisch has a chance to take the lead here.
Rudy bringing it up. Passes it to 20.
And that's a travel again. A lot of turnovers, both teams. They've got to work on that. Could be playoff jitters, but it's careless mistakes nonetheless. And Allison Zimmerman checked in. I believe she started the game, not positive, but number 20 checks out.
And Hannah Levine is in.
If you cross an off-ball screen that Frisch's coach was not so happy about. And an off-ball foul. Or back, inbounds down low. Or back.
And stolen by Deludi.
Another turnover. Fader running back. And she
another block.
That's 2 Frisch possessions, 2 Rita Fader blocks. And we'll get a replay. Fader just sprinting down the court hard and gets up there. Bach holding it up top. Gives it over to Deludi. Deludi hasn't seen a lot of left-hand dribbling. I'd like to see her try to get a crossover and throw off the SRD. Nonetheless, ball is in Bach's hands, holding it up top. Gives it to Deludi with a shot and a Frisch rebound.
Bach with it.
That one's off the mark. Kraus really running a slow offense here, and SAR wasn't having so much success with that. Orbach puts up 3, and it's airballed. This game's been tied for a few minutes now, and we're not seeing such good offense from the Sting. Not setting up, not pushing the ball as much as they'd probably like to.
Deludi bringing up the ball. Passes 20 to Bach, to Kaner.
Ooh, good hands
Good
by
defense.
I
Schwalbe.
think that's Hannah Schwalbe. So Molly Schwalbe and Hannah Schwalbe. Is that correct? Yeah, so there are 2 Schwalbes. Very confusing, sorry. Hannah Schwalbe's on SAR, Molly Schwalbe's a member of the Frisch Cougars.
I think they might be related.
Yeah.
20 to Deludi. Another 3. One's off. Bach with the shot.
Didn't seem like she was trying to bank that one, but gets it to fall.
Frisch's first lead of the game.
And Cougar Nation defense chants very loud right now. And Hannah Schwalbe with the ball. She gets it out to Orbach. And the pass Engber.
Another, and she's on the line.
Yeah, that was a good call by the ref. So SAR a little bit of panic mode in the second as they cannot solve Frisch's defensive game plan. Ooh. And Deludi went in for the J.J. Watt hit, and she learned the hard way. They can't do that in basketball, so they're going to call the foul on that one. Or back into Schwalbe. Or back on the wing into Harwitz.
Ooh, they have to stop forcing it in there.
Deludi's got a bunch of steals tonight. She's really playing a very good game. Number 20, I guess, checked back in the game. Gives it over to Deludi, who throws a cross-court heave over to Kaner. Number 20 in the corner, and that was out of bounds. That one's got to go the other way, and the ref makes the call. SAR down 2, mid 16. Orbach inbounding, gives it over to Kraus. We usually see Orbach in the point guard position. I haven't seen so much of that in the second half. It's been Ingber and Kraus mostly. Balby with it. Back to Ingber up top. Up top to Orbach. In. And that ball is stolen. But foul is called on Frisch, I believe.
Number 20.
Hannah Vorsheimer has checked in the game for SAR. Schwalbe. Harwitz trying to post up. She hasn't had much action here in the second half. Ingber off the target there. 35 left.
Duluti.
Hail Mary and intercepted by Orbach, SAR. And they elect not to push, which they had a lot of success with. I don't know what's going on. Ingber, double dribbled. And she gets bailed out on a foul call. So, SAR inbounds under the hoop, down 2, 20 seconds left. Let's see if they hold for one. Orbach inbounding. Goes into Harwitz. Can't get it with Vorsheimer. Misses the layup.
Duluti.
11 seconds left. Frisch going to try to make this a 2-possession game into the second half. Duluti with it. Over to number 20. Into the corner. Open shot. Kaner. Off the mark. Frisch will go into the half with a 2-point lead. We'll see you for the third quarter.
Back to Ackerman. And
blocked
it's
by Harwood. And blocked again by Harwood. And now it's their left to push.
Party.
Orback finds Fader, and Fader with the layup.
Fader drives.
And the layup is good.
That is it, folks. SAR with a nice victory.
Back for the second half basketball here at the Hive. I'm Alex Levy here with Sophia Reich and guest interview with Yoram Roshwalb, head of student activities and other shtick here at SAR.
That's right. How are you guys? Nice to be on the air. Thank you for taking the time to interview.
So Yoram, what do you think about the game?
What do I think about the game? I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little nervous. Are we down? We're down 2.
Yeah, we're down 2.
Yeah. To be honest, I actually, from the angle that I was sitting, I thought it was tied 18. The scoreboard, I couldn't tell. Now I'm like seeing. I have a different angle, and I noticed that we're down 2. That makes me nervous. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It makes me nervous. I was really looking forward to cheering on both our JV girls and our varsity girls.
So another question for you: Who wants this championship more, you or the players?
It's a great question. I'm hoping the players. To be as much as I want it, I really am hoping. I
really don't believe that.
But
gonna be honest, I don't believe that.
You know what I really want the most is actually, our girls varsity teams have won championships before. Our boys varsity teams, and it's things strictly about hockey and basketball, have never won. And so I'm actually kind of hoping that one of our boys varsity teams can pull off a victory this year. That would be fantastic. But yeah, look, this is a good game. We definitely, I think, are the better team, and we're just going to have to play some sound basketball in order to come away with a victory. That's it. That's the name of the game.
Words of wisdom from Yoram Roshwalb.
Yep. And so let's hope we pull this. Let's hope we pull through.
Thank you so much for stopping by. It's always a pleasure.
Thanks, guys. Good luck. Let's go Sting. We'll see you at the championship this Thursday night.
SAR still down 2. Shot up. Miss. Horowitz gets fouled on her way up, so she'll be shooting 2. SAR still down 2 as there have been no points scored in this quarter. Horowitz at the line. Misses the first.
One free throw has been made this whole entire game.
Yeah, there haven't been a lot of free throws made. And she misses the second one. And Morris went up with that, got blocked. SAR really has been able to score since the start of the second quarter. And that was a good move, but a missed layup by Kraus. Deludi pushing it up. Pass it over. We got word during halftime that number 20 on Frisch, Lieberman. So we're sorry for any Liebermans watching, but we'll do our best to get the names right in the future. Horowitz inside. Can't get it.
Lieberman, fast break. Carry.
How's a carry? SAR with the ball. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
What?
Can you hear me? SAR scores. They tie the game. SAR, their first points of the quarter.
Lieberman with the ball. Back to Bach.
Lieberman with it up top. Pass it over. Lieberman thinks about the shot. Declines the opportunity. Back up to Deludi. Kaner.
Back to Lieberman.
Shot. And she misses that one. Kraus with the board. Morris gives it over to Kraus. Kraus brings it off the ball.
This seems to be louder than SAR.
Kraus, Horowitz gets fouled on her way up, and she'll shoot 2 once again. Free throws haven't been SAR's strength today, so we'll see if they can knock some down.
Weakness?
I said haven't.
Oh, I thought you said I haven't.
Oh, it's okay. Horowitz at the line. Misses another one. So these free throws are really going to come back to bite SAR as this game has been close throughout. Shoot another one. Could take the lead. And she does. SAR up 19-18. They regain the lead for the first time in a while.
Dooley bringing up the ball.
Deludi gives it over to Lieberman. Lieberman to Deludi. Deludi holds, gives it back to Lieberman. Lieberman passes it over to Kaner. Kaner gives it to Bach. Bach to Deludi, who pulls up. Mid-range, no good. Kraus can't corral that rebound. Frisch retains possession. Deludi up top. Pulls up and misses that one. Harwitz with the board. She's getting hacked all over, and that one gets called. That foul is on, let's see. Hannah Levine gets a foul call there. Ingber bringing out the ball. SR looks to be setting up some sort of play. Kraus pump fakes. Gives it down to Harwitz. Can't get it. And they said that one was blocked. Refs gonna have a discussion. No, SR ball. Ingber comes out. Fader in. Fader's the shooter. And she shoots that one, but does everything but hit it. So she then picks up a foul. Frisch will have the ball down 1. And that one's up, and it's good. Levine with the shot. Frisch gets the lead by 1. SAR down again. Orbach pulls up, and she misses that one. Kraus. Orbach on D. And Deludi pulls up. Off the mark. That one would have been a big one. And Morris, that one I believe is a jump ball. SAR got it at the start of the quarter. Frisch will get it now. And that pass missed, but Frisch got a little lucky. Got the ball back. Fader reaching a little bit. Over to Lieberman. Throws a cross court to Kaner. Gives it inside to Lieberman, and she knocks it down. Frisch up 3. Orbach throws it over to Kraus. Kraus dribbling up top. Gives it to Orbach. Orbach gives it into Morris, who gives it to Fader. Fader pulls up. Can't hit it. Morris knocks out of bounds, and Frisch will get the ball. Sub in for SAR. Hannah Borsheimer checks in. And they also call a timeout. So SAR calls a timeout down 3, and as the clock ticks down, it's not looking so good for this thing. What do you think they need to improve on?
I think that their defense, the middle is exposed, and all the points this quarter has been from the inside, right middle, wide open. So I think they need to close that hole, and on offense, play to their game.
Yeah, first quarter they kept giving the ball to Harwitz, who ended up with 10 at the end of the first and hasn't had so much success second and third quarters. So
and Orbach has been silent this half.
Orbach hasn't had her best game of her high school career, so we'd love to see her start to pick up the pace. And we're here with none other than Shoko. Student activities. She's heart and soul of this school, beloved member of the community. Shoko.
Thanks, man.
You've coached these SAR girls for a while now.
Yes.
And how do you think they're going to handle the pressure of what could be some of these girls' last games?
So I would like to think that that thought will start to fire them up a little bit, light a fire under them and pick up the intensity, because right now they're lacking some intensity that I've seen them play with in the past. And I think that's what we're missing on the court right now.
Who do you think on SAR needs to step up most in the fourth to get a trip to TABC?
I think what's always been our key is the team game that we've played, the way we work the ball around, the way we know how to move and where to be, the spots to be in. So it kind of has to be a full team effort. However, we see that the box is kind of shutting down Adira's play a little bit, so we need the other guards to be stepping up. We saw Davida Kraus start attacking the basket a little bit, and that's kind of more of what we need to see, because if they start shooting, they'll open up the floor and create more space for our players inside to do some work.
Defensively, do you think you need to change anything, or just...
Yes, I do. I think that we've been relying on this 3-2. However, our wings are not staying wide enough, and the corners are really where Frisch is attacking us. We've been overcompensating a little bit too much on all the spots in the zone. We're squeezing in too close on the foul line, and that's creating too much space on the corners. So if we can figure out how to switch the defense, whether it's switching to a man, going to a 2-3 if we want 3 across the bottom so we have someone on the corners. I think there may be a change needs to be made, in my opinion.
Frisch is now up by 7, their largest lead of the game, and I believe this is the largest lead that either team has had. Harwitz takes it in, can't finish. This offense seems to really be relying around Harwitz, and she hasn't had so much success after the first quarter.
Correct. I think the pressure is getting to her a little bit, but she's a tough player, and she'll be able to overcome that as long as our other players can step up and pull the defense a little bit away from her, give her a little space.
Yeah, I also think Frisch defense has really stepped up here and handled the bigs of SAR very well.
Yeah, it looks like these two teams are kind of treating this as the championship game more than the game on Thursday night. From
what we've heard, Bruria is supposedly not as much of a competition compared to Frisch, so this pretty much, I think these girls are treating this like the championship game, and they get a bucket there, and
hopefully that'll create some momentum for them going forward. And this layup is huge for us.
For those of you seeing the score, I think the score is it 21-26 or is it 31?
21.
21? I thought it was 30. It's a very low scoring game. There's 1:08 left in the quarter. SAR's only down 5 now. Horowitz gets fouled. These free throws will be key. SAR needs the momentum going into the quarter, and hopefully she can have some more success in the line here than she's had before.
I hope so. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight, for doing this, and for having me on your show.
Thank you, Shoko. It's always an honor to have you in the booth.
Too. Have a good night, Shoko.
Night.
Horowitz at the line, shoots the first, and that one goes in. It is now almost a one-possession game. She hits this one. Hopefully, Horowitz has ice, and she'll be able to knock this one down.
Make it a one-possession game.
Second one's up, and whoosh. Horowitz 2 for 2 from the line on that trip. Frisch up 3 with the ball. A minute left in the third. And SAR goes into the man. Their defense needed something. Lieberman is getting a lot of points in the high post. And she's still cooking. Lieberman hits another shot. And Frisch goes back to that 5-point lead they like to have. Ball goes into Horowitz. She takes it strong, and money. Samantha Horowitz trying to get on Sports Center. I don't think that one's going to do it for her, but see if she can throw one down. Lieberman dribbling. Gives it up top to Kaner.
Kaner looking to slow things down. Hold for the one last shot.
Charlotte Turner with the ball. And Samantha just takes it out of her hands. Gives a pass to Orbach. Orbach crosses over. Hook shot. Kareem.
It's a one-point game just like that.
And that's the quarter. We'll see you for the start of the fourth.
That's what I said already.
And we're back in the fourth quarter action. Orbach with the ball, throws it over to Kraus. Pump fakes. She pulls up. Money!
SAR regains the lead.
Davida Kraus, some call her James Harden. And she puts SAR up early in the fourth. Deludi over to, can't see in the corner there, but doesn't matter. SAR has the ball. Ingrid over to Orbach, intercepted. Lieberman, pass up, Kaner, shot way off the mark. And Borsheimer with the rebound. Kraus taking control. SAR is loud. And the pass into Horwitz. She gets it, and the pass to nobody. And that's another turnover. SAR has way too many of those, as does Frisch. You'd like to see a more controlled game. And Frisch down 2, bringing up the ball. This is March Madness at its finest. Deludi over to Lieberman. Turner.
To Bach.
And that one's almost stolen by Orbach, but the foul gets called. That one's a good call. Orbach got a little aggressive there. And Frisch will get the ball back. Lieberman will inbound. And throws it into Deludi. Deludi takes a few dribbles. Over to Lieberman. Lieberman drives. Gives it out to Deludi. Deludi pump fakes. Back to Lieberman. Up top to Kaner.
Back to Lieberman.
Lieberman up, blocked. And SR won't touch that one, and it'll go their way. As Vita Kraus, who has the only points in this quarter, now are the biggest points that have been scored in the game so far. Orbach bringing up the ball. Over to Kraus, into Horwitz, almost taken. Vorsheimer off the mark. Deludi brings up the ball. Over to Kaner. Kaner to Bach, and it's good. Tie ball game. 30-30, 6 minutes left. March Madness in the Hive. It's a good time to be at SAR on a Monday night. Throws it into Horwitz. Horwitz gets, that's a jump ball. That ball will go to Frisch. Frisch, tie game. They now have the lead. The Frisch faithful is going wild. And Deludi brings up the ball. Deludi. Over to Turner. Turner, pump fakes, and she turns it over. And Turner will come out. Schwalbe. Frisch's Schwalbe will come back in. Kraus inbounding.
And Rita Fader is back in for
Fader, she's the shooter on this team. Kraus hit a big 3, but Fader's had a couple of good looks, so we'll see if she can bury one. Kraus, she can pull up here. She does, and it's off the mark. So she was successful on the first opportunity that she was given, but couldn't connect that time. Tie game. This is where players get their legacies made. Late in games. The clutch factor. Deludi pulls up. And bang! Rhea Deludi. 3-pointer. Can't draw it up any better than that. And SAR down 3, and pressure's on. Fader up top. Into Vorsheimer. Fader dribbles. Gives it to Orbach. Orbach throws it to Vorsheimer. Pulls up. That one gets blocked. And I think Horwitz thought it was a straight up air ball, and Frisch will take it the other way. Vorsheimer goes out. Morse comes in. Orbach taking a little advice from her former coach, Shoko. Shoko coaching from the sidelines. You love to see the school getting involved. That one goes to Kaner. Kaner up top to turn. No, I'm sorry. Schwalbe. And Deludi gets fouled and can't finish. You know, Frisch's coach, kudos to her. She recognized his man and told her her players was man. And I think Deludi's probably been the best player on the court tonight. Just attacked the hoop and got the foul. She'll shoot 2. First one is good. Deludi.
Shots are so key in a close game.
Deludi has the last 4 points. They're trying to make her legacy out here. So, Deludi will shoot another one, try to make this 5-point game. And she buries it. A 5-0 run by Leigh Deludi. And there's 4:30 left, potentially in SAR season. So it's time to step up. And Orbach gets fouled. And Orbach will inbound. Seems to be a clock issue or something with the fouls. And the ball gets inbounded. Kraus, Orbach looking. Orbach drives, floats it off the mark. Deludi gets stripped. That didn't look too good. Deludi looked like she could have been hurt on that one, but you know what? She's got 5 out of the last 5 points scored in this game, and she's dribbling the ball up the court. She dribbles, gives it to Lieberman in the corner. Goes up, and Harwitz and Orbach, Fader, sorry. It was very clearly out of bounds. And, you know, I don't know if Frisch Girls does this, but the Yeshiva League, oh, that's a travel. So Frisch turns it over at a crucial point, but Frisch boys varsity basketball have been known for pulling off the 3-man weave late in games where they pretty much just hold the ball for however long they feel like it, and they do that when they have a lead. So I'd like to see Frisch Girls try to pull something like that off. Orbach off the target on the 3. Cross with a big rebound. She takes it in, goes up, gets fouled. She's a senior. Could be her last game, and she showed her determination on that one. And probably the biggest free throws thus far of her career. The Hive is silent. First shot's up. And money. Beauty Kraus scores that one. And the SAR girls hockey team has just left their practice to come support their fellow students. Second shot, and that's a violation with no call. But the girls hockey team cheering them on. Last year, lost in the first round. So they look to redeem themselves. Timeout is called. Team's gonna
Talk it over.
3:42 left. The SAR Sting could have 3:42 left in their season. And girls basketball, both defending champs. And you know what, Sophia?
What?
And we're going to take a quick break. We'll get back to you after this timeout. Frisch struggling to inbound. Deludi. And there it is. That's, you know what? I've never played on an official basketball team, but I figured that the press is the thing you got to practice the most. Comes up in the most crucial points in the game. And into Horwitz. Money. Samantha Horwitz gets it. SR still pressing. Still down one. And Deludi's charging. And she misses the layup. Frisch will remain the ball, but that is a key miss that You can't miss those here. Frisch trying to inbound. SAR steals it. Frisch will inbound again under the hoop. 3:30 left. 1 point game. 2 point game, my apologies. Deludi gets the inbound. She gives it over to Lieberman. Oh, travel. Oh, but they turned it over. Frisch's coach wanted the timeout. That's a double dribble, no call. This game's getting a little out of hand, I'm not going to lie. But it's exciting, it's March Madness. Anything can happen. Cross up top. Doesn't shoot it. She drives. And the charge. Davida Kraus wanted it badly and wanted it too much as she just went in as we see a replay of Samantha Horowitz's last bucket. And
See SAR to press again and see if they can be successful.
SAR is pressing. This feels like right now. It feels like there's a minute left. SAR's down 2. There's 3 minutes and 8 seconds left. SAR's got time. And this is not what you want to see. A fast break for Frisch. Horowitz defending. Deludi gives it up top. Over. And that shot's off the mark. That one came from Allison Zimmerman. Frisch gets the ball, travel, and they get the call. That one is on Kaner. So SAR bringing up the ball, down 2, chance to tie. Most of these players have been playing all game. I don't think I've seen Orbach come out. I don't think I've seen Kaner, Deludi, Bach. They've all been in for most of the game. So these girls must be tired, and they got to. And Orbach, Adira Orbach.
Ties the game.
What a shot. Bach with the fast break. SR confused, and she's got the layup. And that one with 2:25 left. Orbach trying to take control. She gives it in to Vorsheimer. Vorsheimer pulls up, air balls. That's not her shot. It's not the shot she wanted. Frisch coach telling them to slow it down, and I think here's where we're going to see this Frisch offense. The Frisch no-shot offense. Maybe not, as Deludi goes in, gives it out to Kaner. Kaner just holding it. And they get the charge call. Horowitz stepped in front. She looked like she was moving a tiny bit, but nonetheless, SR ball, 2 point game, under 2 minutes. It's madness. Orbach drives, doesn't shoot it. Fader, double dribbled, but didn't get called for it. Fader, and tipped by Frisch. We've seen, I think, 3 missed double dribble calls in the past 2 minutes, both teams, but
Possession is huge for SAR.
yeah, they've got to score here. And it's into Horowitz, and Deludi forces the jump. That one's going to be SAR remains with the ball, but that's a big defensive play. Next jump will go to Frisch. Orbach, risky pass to Fader. Fader loses it. Lieberman pushing. Kraus on D. Lieberman, and she can't finish. Horowitz up to Orbach. Orbach down court to Fader. She can't finish. She gets the ball back, and there's a foul on Frisch. That's a push, and I think that might be a 1-and-1 for SAR. Rita Fader.
Biggest free throws of her high school
And
career.
there's a timeout called somewhere. It should be a 1-and-1, so this first one is the big one. SAR with their size could still easily get a board on the second one. And what do you think SAR is going to run out of this?
I think they're going to fake it to Horowitz and get a wide open look somewhere else. All
Yeah.
she's focusing is on Horowitz. They're anticipating that pass.
These inbound passes have been going to Horowitz all night, so you see SAR's coach drawing up some plays, and you think they're gonna show something different, try to surprise Frisch's D, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Frisch's D going. Oh, they're in they're shooting the 1-on-1. This whole conversation was irrelevant. I'm sorry anyone who's watching, but maybe in the future we will have saved time on a conversation that we don't need to have. So Fader shoots the first one. Jim is silent. And off the target. She airballed. Violation. You know, now you just want to see SAR win because Rita Faders, I'm sure she's a nice kid, but she doesn't want to go down in history like that. Oh, and the shot's up, and it's another airball. They shot it too early. Orbach gets it. Deludi avoids the foul, but Orbach pushing. Orbach holds it. 1:06 left. Into Horwitz. Horwitz. And the foul is called. Samantha Horwitz going to work down low. And you hear a dad booing, and you don't like to hear that. I'm sorry. But SAR were all about meat-out, and we really would appreciate it if the girls on the court were not getting heckled by parents. So, Samantha Horwitz. And she's misses the first. Orbach gets fouled. Adira Orbach will go to the line. SAR has missed the 2. And I think the next one will be 2 shots. Oh, this one is 2 shots, I think. So, Orbach's gotta hit both. 2 shots coming up for Adira Orbach. Orbach. Money. Adira Orbach, she's really good at basketball. That's all you can say. She's a talented athlete.
I really like to see Adira stepping up in this situation.
Second one.
This team.
The biggest shot of her career. There's Money.
Ice
SAR faithful goes wild. Tie game. Lieberman pushing. And she's got a man down the court. That one's up. And it's no good. Horwitz strips it out. Horwitz up to Ingber. Ingber throws it up. A weak pass. Oh, intercepted. Kaner. And that's a travel. No call. Lieberman dribbling. Up to Bach. Into Lieberman. No good. And Frisch calls a timeout. This is March Madness. Literally. There was a few travels there. There was chaos all over. And there's 34.9 seconds left. 37-37.
What play do you think Frisch is going to draw up right now?
I don't care, but I just don't want them to score. That's all I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about how SAR's got to take home this W. These girls don't want to lose this nail biter. You know, I'm sure the Frisch girls are nice, but I'm sorry to say I don't know any of them. So, and I don't have to go to school with them the next day. And I feel personally I would benefit more from SAR winning this game. I try to be as unbiased as possible, but in this case, I'm gonna be an SAR cheerleader. So 37-37, 34.9. Orbach, Horwitz, Ingber, Fader, and Vorchheimer. So Sarah Morris, the senior, hasn't really seen so much action in the fourth. Maybe an illness, maybe an injury, or maybe a coach's decision. Don't know, but we've only got one senior out here right now, but boy, oh boy, would it be a shame to see her go home like this. Frisch inbounding. It's Bach. She gives it over to Kaner. Lieberman sets a hard screen. Over. That one's to Bach. Lieberman gets in.
Open.
She hits it. Lieberman. And Frisch's coach is the most pumped person in the building right now. And Frisch up to 22.4. I am really angry right now. SAR, you've got to come up with this W. This is March Madness at its finest. You know, she was way too open for that. You know, we're seeing a March Madness game later. I'd like to inform all fans, especially from SAR. A lot of us live in the Westchester area. A lot of us lost power over this terrible storm, but our hometown team, the Iona Gales, their men's basketball team, will be playing in the MAAC championships tonight. And if they win that game, they will punch their ticket into the NCAA tournament. So that game will be live on ESPN2, national television for the Gales. Any Westchester people, they should tune in and support their team. I think that game might be going on now. If if I was broadcasting, I'd be watching, but I'm broadcasting. I'm sticking with you guys, viewers. You're in for a great 22.4 seconds. And that ball gets into Orbach. Bach guarding her tightly. Orbach dribbling. Orbach takes it in. Open. Oh! Horwitz up and one! Samantha Horwitz. Some call it Samantha Horwitz. Some call it God.
And let's see the replay.
She gets the end one. Samantha Horwitz.
After this free throw, miss or make, SR has to be ready for this. No easy bucket after this.
You know, at this point, it's just been so exciting. What a night here at the Hive. Horwitz. And that one's off. And Frisch, 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5. And a foul. That's
good. That's good.
I don't think they're in the bonus, so I think that was a really good foul to give. I wonder if SAR knew they had that foul to give, but whether they did or didn't, that was good. 4.7 left. SAR faithful, looking tense. I'm standing up for this. That's how you know it's important. The ball is inbounded, and a foul is called. Will this be free throws? No, will not. I think they knew they had another one to give, but I don't know how many more they have to give. If they have more to give, they should just keep fouling. SAR hockey watching their peers with 3.4. And a timeout is called by Frisch. So
I wonder if SAR has a foul to give so they can stop this.
So there's 3.4 left. Frisch's coach taking out the chalkboard. I don't think people use chalk anymore, but it's a board that you can draw on. And 39-39. Frisch will either score and win the game and probably get on Yeshiva League highlights on Instagram, or this game will go to OT and we'll hopefully get to see some of the Dear Orbach show as we've seen thus far in the end of the fourth quarter. So the Hive is live. 3.4.
Block, with the ball.
The defense chants are ferocious here in the Hive.
I wonder who's going to shoot it. Who do you think the ball's going to?
I think the ball's got to go to Deluti. She seems to be the star. And it's off the marks. We're going to see OT. Samantha Horwitz looks very happy. And this game is headed to overtime. We're going to take a quick break. And we're back in the Hive. Jump ball here, Deluti versus Horwitz. Overtime. SAR mounted the comeback. Horwitz with that big end one. Couldn't convert on the free throw, but she did what she needed to do. And the Sting have a chance to go to TABC. And Frisch gets the ball off the tip. No, that one's off. That's Kaner. And they have Turner. Turner's wide open. They can't find her. And Deluti and one. Leia, Deluti, Michael, Jordan. Those names often in the same category. Leia Deluti looking to punch her ticket in ticket in the Achieve League Championship.
It all comes down to free throws.
And she sinks it. And I just got an alert. The Gales are up 6 at halftime. Ready to punch their ticket. So hopefully we can get 2 victories tonight. Orback into Horwitz. She finishes with the left. Samantha Horwitz. Kristaps Porzingis. Deludi bringing up the ball.
Lieberman's open.
Lieberman getting it. Drive strong. Orback. That one's on the ground, and it's going to be a... I think it's a 1-on-1. Lieberman. And Lieberman is a senior. Deludi is not. Deludi had the clutch play before. She's a junior. She'll get another shot at this. Lieberman could be playing her last game.
Did Orback foul out?
Or Orback may have fouled out. I wouldn't assume she'd be out of the game other than that. That is really bad news for SAR. I'm going to be quiet for these free throws. Sinks it. Senior. Got ice. And I'm sorry if any of the players heard me during the free throws. We try to be respectful to other schools. So, silence. Second shot. Is good. And Sarah Lieberman. Isaiah Thomas free throw shooting there. Cross bring up the ball. Gives it over to Ingber. Ingber takes it strong. Money!
These seniors want it.
These seniors want it bad. I've never played this hard in my life. Orback, I think she fouled out. And Deludi brings it in, and she nails it. And we just received word that Dear Orback fouled out. She played a great game, and she's a great person. Morris! Ooh, she can't finish the N1. Sarah Morris will have very important free throws coming up. 2:45 left in OT. SR's down 3. There's a lot of Morrises here tonight, so I saw Josh Morris, younger brother, father, another younger brother. I believe his name's David. And can't get that one to roll. Sarah's getting the support here. You know, she missed it, but I'm sure she's a great person. Don't know her too well, but she deserves the cheers from the heart. And that one's also off. Deludi with the board. Deludi does it all. She's a big man. She's the point guard. She's and one all over. She has it. Over to Kaner. Kaner to Turner. And Horowitz to Kembe Mutombo. No. With the block. And inbounded by Turner. Deludi. And she throws up a heave. Horowitz over to Fader. Fader pushing. Fader slows it down. Fader carried, no call. Kraus dribbles, gives it over to Fader. Fader dribbles it up top. Ingber wants it. Ingber drives in, has the lane. Oh, what a pass! Oh, what a pass by Ingber.
Sarah Morris back to the free throw line.
Eva Ingber, Kyrie Irving, passing skills right there. You know, if that play got finished, it would have been on some Instagram videos. I'm convinced. I'm telling you. That one was really beautiful. And she missed another one. More so for 3 from the line in OT.
I think Layla Deludi might have also just fouled out.
I think Layla Deludi did foul. She has been out all game. So the 2 star point guards for these 2 teams are both now star bench players for the rest of the game. Morris missed another. And Frisch bringing up the ball. Kaner is the new point guard with Deludi fouled out. Over to Lieberman. Lieberman can't fall. Horwitz gets it out of her hands. She's the big, so she's going to just get down low and go to work. Cross over to Horwitz. She can't catch it. Oh, she gets it back. What a pass to Fader. Takes it in. Can't finish that one. And it's a tip, and it's SAR ball. retain possession. Down 3. 1:39 left. Overtime. And Fader is the... Horwitz. Money!
They can't stop her.
She's Porzingis, you know.
We need to stop.
Turner with the ball. Over to Kaner. Gives it up. And Bach holding the ball. Holding it. Frisch Cougars. Frisch Cougars 101. Hold the ball. And Lieberman gives it out. Turner. Buckets. Charlotte Turner. I don't think she scored all game, but Charlotte Turner, buckets as they call her, puts one home. And
most important shot of the game.
Yeah, Charlotte Turner didn't start the game, didn't play as much as a lot of the other Frisch girls, but she came in and she got the job done. And so SAR gonna have to go the length of the court. They have 58 seconds. They're down 3. Do you go for a 3 here? You got the 2.
I think that we shouldn't force the 3, and if it's open, sure, fire away, but let's try to get an easy basket here.
So I think SAR, what they're going to go for is they're going to get the ball down low to one of their bigs. They're going to get it 2 because Frisch is going to be defending the 3. They're going to foul Frisch, and you know what? Free throws haven't been hit all game. Frisch has been hitting them more than SAR, but DeLudy, who in my opinion was their best shooter, she's fouled out of the game. And Frisch is probably a little better shooting team than SAR as it looks so far, but I wouldn't count on them to hit two out of 2. Fader bringing up the ball. 55 left. Over to Kraus. Over to Horwitz. In. Kristaps Porzingis, another one. And Fader can't get the steal. And that ball gets up. They should foul. They have to foul. And she misses it. And Turner. Timeout. Call a timeout. And Frisch got the ball. SAR. No. SAR should have that.
No, we got the last jump.
We got it. There was a jump in OT?
Yes.
I didn't see that.
Actually.
I don't think so.
Right.
I think Frisch won the tip. I don't remember seeing a jump.
And
exactly.
there it is.
You know what? I doubted myself and I regret it.
I'm sorry, Alex. I doubted you.
It's okay. I'll forgive you. But moral of the story is we're going to take a break. And there's 33 seconds left. We'll see you then. Thank you for staying with us. 1 point game. Doesn't look like we're going to see double OT. 30 seconds left. Fader in. Fader gets fouled. Fader, probably the best shooter on this team going to the line.
This is good.
You know.
This is her most important.
Fader. Rita. Fader.
Rita the Ram. Fader.
Rita. At the line. Shooting 2. Silence in the hive. Shots up. And it's off the mark. She's got to knock this one down. It'll tie the game up. Fader. Does she have ice in her veins? She does. Making the Lindenbaum family proud. Rita Fader.
Okay, Lieberman bringing up the ball, slowing it down, probably holding for 1.
Gives it over to Turner. Turner over to Bach.
No fouls.
Bach over to Kaner. Kaner dribbling. Kraus on her. Tight like a glove. Kaner up. Side of the backboard. 5. 4. She gets 5. Rita Fader! Oh my God. Rita Fader got a little hurt on that one. But there's 1.6 seconds left. It's 48-48. SAR is going to the line. And we could be seeing.
One foul shot.
We could be seeing both SAR girls teams in the championship. Fader. Misses that one. She missed the first one last time, hit the second one. I have faith. Fader is ice. My hands are going up. Rita Fader. Up and away. And it's off. And the clock strikes 0. Double OT.
Oh my God.
You know what?
Okay. We got this in double OT.
We're going to take a break here. And we're back here. Another tip-off. Double OT. It's late here in the Hive. Miss Popey, if you're watching, it's me and Sophia Reich here, and we will not get our assignments in time tomorrow.
Yes. Fatigue is now a major factor in this game.
Yeah,
And
so
it comes down to who wants it more.
no one looks extremely gassed, as the game has been pretty slow since the first quarter. And ready for tip-off. Horowitz taking it. She loses that to Turner. Lieberman turns the corner. Fire away. Can't get it to fall. Ingber up to Kraus. Kraus. Kraus over to Ingber. Ingber up. And she can't get it to fall. The Frisch fans wanted to carry on that one, but the refs disagreed. Kaner bringing up the ball.
Still staying in a man. Interesting choice.
Kaner over to Turner. Turner goes baseline, and that'll stay SAR ball. So we're going to see a little bit of a different look here with both point guards fouled out. Kraus defending. And what a pass! Kaner passing like Patrick Kane. And Charlotte Turner gets it to fall. Charlotte Turner, I think she only has 4 points, but those 4 points have came at crucial times. And that one's up and side of the backboard.
Can't force the shot.
That's a bad shot selection. And that ball brought up by Lieberman. Lieberman drives, and she gets it over.
Stand behind
Lieberman! And the missed pass by Lieberman. Turner can't get it. Frisch's coach is not happy. SAR down 2. 50-48. 2:38 left. Double OT. Semifinals. We are in March. Purim was less than a week ago. And now, SAR and Frisch. One of the best rivalries in sports. Oh! Horowitz! Blocked! Lieberman up! Kraus defending. Great defense.
Oh,
No foul. Travel. Going down. SAR will get another shot at this. 2:22 left. Make a wish. 50-48. Double OT. Gets crazier and crazier. Horwitz up. And she can't get it to fall. Forchheimer can't get it to fall. And that one is SAR ball. You know, Misha Michmas Adar.
Marvin Bisimpa.
That one is really coming into effect here. As
Getting the ball.
they inbound, Horwitz, turnover, and Kaner bringing it up. Over to Lieberman, pulls up. Can't get that one to fall. Turner gets it. 1:57 left. Kaner pulls it out. And she'll give it over to Lieberman. Lieberman over to Levine. Levine back to Kaner. The Frisch basketball. Classic move. Holding the ball.
Sarah needs to apply pressure right now.
Lieberman and stripped by Horwitz, but Lieberman gets it back. Turner can't get it to fall. Fader pushing up. And can Kraus get to that one? No, she can't. Frisch ball. 1:25 left. Down 2. Subs Samantha. Nope, sorry, Sarah Morris. Call her Samantha. My apologies. I don't think the Morris family's watching because they're all here. But, you know, maybe they want to watch some film. 1:25, 48:50 left. SAR. It's really got to be determined here.
He's doing it.
They down 2. They've been trailing all game, and they really need is a lead. That's all they need. They haven't been able to get one.
Yes. Every single OT/last OT, they've been down and trying to catch up. They never start with any momentum.
So SAR, for those who are just chiming in, was down 5 late in the 4th. Was able to mount the comeback. Was down late in OT. Made another comeback. They're down late here. What do you think's going to happen? As next gen stats say, they will make another comeback.
I agree. They just have to get a stop, or Frisch is not shooting. If they are smart, they're just going to waste time and run out this clock.
You know, I've said it many times, Frisch Cougar, that Sarachek had to implement the shot clock because of the Frisch Cougars. The Frisch Cougars like to hold the ball. And Lieberman brings it up, cool and calm. Fader defending. It's an SAR man defense. Lieberman takes it in. Schwalbe gets in, the senior, making her first appearance in either overtime. Horwitz defending up top. She's not usually doing that. Morris and the cross. Turner! Charlotte Turner! Number 32. Got that Carl Anthony Towns. And Schwalbe off the mark. Rebound. Blocked. And SAR can't get it. SAR down 4. SAR's got a foul. SAR's got a foul. It's not looking good in the Hive. And I don't think they're going to get over 8 second. 10 second. Whatever it is in high school basketball. SAR's down 4. 37.3 seconds left. They're going to tie this game. They're going to do it.
Yes, let's hope.
Or hopefully win it. I mean, I think Schwalbe got put in. She looked like a little off the mark from that 3. And I'd like to see her go up again. She's... Oh! Can't get it to go. She gets it back. Who has that ball? SAR called timeout. Schwalbe looks hurt. Looks like her shoulder. And she'll see the trainer. Trainers at SAR are phenomenal. I've gotten injured many times. Trainers always help me out. Strained a calf once. They're very helpful for that. And SAR's timeout is more for possession purposes. Not as much game plan. But 30.4 left. I think one of the Frisch faithful just stepped in the building. As I'm not a Frisch student, I do not know who that father is. Some of my friends go to Frisch though. Maybe I'll ask them about him. Going to my friend Gabe Einhorn for Shabbos. He's a Frisch student. Defenseman on the Frisch JV hockey team. Good luck to them. They were playing tonight, Frisch JV hockey against Rambam at Rambam. Good luck to them. Frisch inbounding. I don't know how they have the ball. That's my apologies. And they give up the foul. Lieberman gets fouled. Can Frisch pull off the upset? Will it be a 1-and-1 or 2 shots? Let's see. Ref hasn't signaled anything yet. Lieberman at the line. Can ice the game here. First one is up. And it's off the mark. Morris, Fader, 25 left.
Shot.
Ingber, up top. Cross, pull up. She gets it. The clock ticks. And they don't foul. Frisch is victorious. Frisch pulls off the upset. March Madness in the Hive. SAR is devastated. But it was a great game. A 2-point game down to the wire. Double overtime. And to the seniors in SAR, it's been an honor watching you throughout your careers. You won a championship, so you're not going to leave your high school careers empty-handed. And we wish you all the best in your future basketball careers, if you have any.
Good luck to Frisch in the championship game.
Frisch will be playing, I believe, Breweria on Thursday night at TABC. And SAR, if you want to chime in tomorrow night, boys varsity hockey against Hafter. I will personally be on the call for that one with Rafi Lewis, so should be a fun one. Semifinals. Signing out here from SAR. Girls varsity basketball had a great season, and it was an honor.